25 years ago. We sat there and went through the books a little bit as the creative mind and broke down the body and started this. But Sebi is, and it's for me to share, is my soulmate. So it doesn't matter what you do, what anybody is doing on paper, it doesn't matter. I don't care. And I'm going to say it out loud. I don't care if you try to trademark his name. You say, I can't use the picture, or I can't say Sebi. What are you talking about? It's my husband. Like, don't bring the other side of us out. So, Sebi, this part I don't know about. I really didn't know about, and I'm really speaking from the heart. Sebi has come to
Not again.
me, and they say it's a whole paragraph, 2 paragraphs, and they text me all of what Sebi said, and it really is how Sebi speaks. And now Sebi says, "I love you, Mom." And one of them, and he goes on and on to find these papers and stuff. And another one, so it's love letters. And another one is he said, "Ma, I know you love me. I know you really love me, and I love you. But wait, we're going to be together later, not now." That's how he talks. Wait, Mom, wait. Because I'm like, okay, let's do it now. Let's do it now. Wait. And he says, "Wait, you carry this story on. You carry this legacy on. And it's you, the people, the support of you that we're carrying this on. We're going to carry this legacy on. And the legacy is the healing of the nation."
Yes.
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 The healing of the nation in all the ways. So, what are we doing? We are opening space for Sebi with everybody. Now, we didn't get to go, which I don't like funerals, and I don't like funerals anyway, the way they did it, to leave out the whole family and all of that. So we didn't get to go to a memorial or just make that closure. So let's do that right now. So it's more than just this toast. It's honoring Sebi and all that you brought. Because he brought so much healing. He said a long time ago, how am I want to take them home. How am I going to take them home? This is way back in the 60s. And he did. It's taking us home. Through us recognizing the food. It's not to be anal with the food, because this time of year that we're in, there is no real food. It's only Frankenstein food that we're eating. But we do want to eat the better of, at least the lesser of, the foods. So everybody has their cup now. Okay, so we're going to stand up. Oh, where's my cup? I didn't get a cup.
Here she comes.
Okay, so,
We need another cup. Can you get one more cup? One more cup.
we love you, Sebi.
Yes.
I love you, Sebi.
I love you.
Love
you. Sebi.
We hold in space for you. You're helping us, even though you're helping us more, even as you have gone into another space and another zone. You're here with us. To Sebi. With love. Oh my God, did some people get the bitters? I got the bitters. Those herbs are not yours.
Where the temperature is warm, it's in the tropics. But we find another gene group, the gorilla. He lives in Alaska, where it is very cold. So we find out that one gene could live in an environment, the other cannot. We also find that the gene group, the difference, could ingest certain substance, not so for the other. We are using the gorilla and the polar bear, for example. Again, the polar bear could ingest meat, and it would be proper with his dietary program and consistent with his biological and genetic structure. As for the gorilla, he cannot ingest meat. It would be adverse to his particular gene.
To number 12.
Why? Because he was not programmed or constructed in such a way. 400 years from our environment and from our food. Now, put that into a meaningful equation, and let's see what we're going to arrive at, that we would be able to help in the understanding of this thing we call nutrition and healing, because this is the subject. As we look at diets, we have to talk about the yin-yang. The yin-yang is a diet that, what is the most important thing at this point, has always been the most important thing, our health. Instead of us entertaining history and anthropology, we were supposed to be entertaining health. Health meant that we had to follow the same road our ancestors lived in Africa. So right now, it is our health. Our health is the most important thing. Our health is what will bring us together. Our health will have us loving ourselves and others. But as for the meantime, our health has been disregarded. And then we have fed mathematics and anthropology and archaeology. Our health is most important. Without that, nothing could be achieved. Yes, and in so doing, we have to consider mineral. Again, remember what I said. Iron. Large doses of iron, and abstain from those foods that are inconsistent as much as we possibly can.
We have heard you speak of your devoted wife, Maa. Could you please elaborate and tell us what role she played in your healing journey?
She played the entire role. Because when it was presented to me, I was a steam engineer, and she came into my space and have complimented me, and now she's complimented the whole world. People know me as Dr. Sebi, but she makes all the compounds. It is not I that you drink what Maa makes. But I expected that because she's always wiser and stronger than any male. And I never forgot what my mother told me, that I could not be greater than the person I came out of. So I could not be greater than Maa. So Maa sit back in the corner and allow me to present this to you, but I am not the sole responsible individual for this particular journey. It is my wife, Maa. She made it possible for these things to be created because she began my progeny. She began seeing people while I was still an engineer. So having this kind of wife, I guess, it helps the individual. But then, as a male, I had to recognize that Maa had just as much or more to offer than what I had to offer. And in recognizing this, the woman, the black woman, naturally, it was easy for me to submit and to reap the benefit from such position, because I could be in error. And if she is obedient to me, she would collaborate with my error, only because she may not want to really hurt my feelings. But then in so doing, she hurt the whole family. Well, I was fortunate that I met a woman that is uncompromising. She compromised to no male, and that's including me. She is my main partner, which I love very dearly and love very much, and understand even more than my love. So it is Maa that deserves the credit. And it began with the treating of the people, introducing this, began with Usha, my little girl, when she was born. That's when the journey of healing began, because Usha is the name of the little girl, my daughter, that represent the name of the Institute. So all of these people that are not here to receive the credit that everybody wants to give me that I don't deserve, they are always in the background. Yes, my wife played the most important role in bringing this subject of healing. And this is another level of healing that we need to explore, is to understand our woman, is to see her and compliment her. She compliments us. Our job is to compliment her. Again, remember what I said in looking at Mother Nature for the answer. The beaver does not build the dam. He cuts the tree down. It is the female that builds the dam. She knows how to build the dam. It is the female bear that builds the dam. So it shows consistency. So I wasn't surprised. Fortunate for me, and those of us who have received the benefit of what she herself, Maa, brought, that we get to know her and that I share this space with her. And I am so grateful because I do not feel like a healer. It is Maa, the healer. Yes, everything is due to her.
Genetically modified organism. I can't stress it enough. Genetic, that is the food of today. Completely 100%. I could really say that. Genetically modified organism. So what is it? It's the result of a laboratory process. So all the food is processed? Then that means it's not food. Whether we talk about the chemicals, the hybrids, the genetically engineered, and genetically modified, where this is, now they've taken it to another step, which is totally insane. They take the genes from the DNA of one species, extract it, and artificially force it into the genes of the unrelated plant or animal. They take the gene of the fish and they put it in the tomato. And that's what you're eating, I know you know that now. But did you know that they take the gene of the fish and put it in the banana?
Come on, people.
That was my research of letters for today. I was just like, oh my God. So, we're not eating food, we're eating Frankenstein food. GMO. The 4 genes may come from bacteria, virus, insects, animals, or even humans. So now, I want to speak a little bit on this word virus. There's no such thing as virus. Sebi always said, right? Quote, unquote. Because nature didn't create it. God didn't create a virus. Nature didn't create a virus. That's man-made. Totally and completely man-made. So when we're talking about herpes, AIDS, HIV, any one of those V's, that's something made in a laboratory. So, and look at the new one. No, it's not so much. But the flu. It went from a cold, you remember a cold, and that's what we used to call it, a cold, and then it went to flu. Okay, we had words for that.
Yes,
New words because we knew it was cold. And then now it's called what? A flu virus? Let me tell you. We are in the middle of, all due respect, doesn't matter. I ain't protected. We're in the middle of a biological, chemical warfare. A biological, chemical warfare. That's what we're in the middle of. We talk about the chemtrails, chemicals falling, and we talk about pesticides and herbicides and the chemicals. But every minute, when you walk out this door, you're walking through chemicals. And so what happens with this flu virus is, because we are being attacked, it is this chemical, you walk through it, nothing happened. You walk through it, and you get sick, because it caught you. You walk through it, no, you're fine, and you know, all this stuff and fancy, and you walk through it, and oh my God, you're down in the bed, because it got you. Pow! It's a chemical that's breaking our body down and breaking down the mucous dismembering of the body. So I got to go back. Jump, excuse me. I get it back. When it was called a cold, it was really a mucus attack. Because you blow your nose or you cough. It's mucus. We called it a cold. So now when they call it flu virus, you just know it as being extreme because your body aches, you have a fever, but you still have this mucus. But this thing, it is very strange. You could feel it. It's something really strange because your body feels heavy, you have a headache, you can't get out the bed, you can't move. Oh no, you've been attacked. It's breaking your body down. Virus. So they put insects or animals or even human. I was like, human? What part of the human are they putting in the vegetable? Like, what? You know, we're just now getting to plant-based. I mean, I've only eaten plant-based for 45 years, but still, what are you doing now to the plant? GMO. Don't take it lightly. Don't let it pass you by. So what is the cause and effects of the GMO? The cause, it increases toxicity. That means poison, toxins in your body. This is what's causing the disease to escalate because you already know the disease. See, understand disease. Disease, disease, but the other word is pathology, right? Well, what is it? They took, this is what they do with everything, they put it in categories according to your symptoms. So, if we're talking about you can't breathe and you're having an attack, that area is the respiratory area and they call it asthma, but now they call it everything asthma. Anytime you can't breathe, anytime you have a hard time, they call it asthma. Like autoimmune. Now, if we have seen the times change where everything is called autoimmune, it used to just be leukemia and lupus and a few things, but now the arthritis and all these other things is called. Let me tell you something. Your body does not attack itself, ever. So when we talk about leukemia, leukemia is a good thing. And I repeat, it's a good thing. Leukemia is the white cells eating the red. But the question should be, why? Why is it eating the red? The job of the white is to eat anything foreign, anything foreign. The red is full of poison and acid and mucus so much that it looks foreign. So the white begins to eat this foreign something. So it's a good thing. Because it's showing you that the body's protecting itself. What we do is go in and clean the acid and the mucus out of the red cells. So the white begins to cease. And the person no longer has leukemia. Decrease in nutrition. You're not getting any nutrition. No, because the soil is depleted, they spray it in chemicals, they grow it in chemicals, it's a hybrid, meaning they crossed it or it's grafted, or they've engineered it some kind of way, and now they're GMO. Where are you getting any nutrition? You're not getting any nutrition in the food. And the body is miraculous. It lives through it all. We don't give our body any credit. It's the body. That's the healer. Bacteria development. You got this HP, what's it called? H. pylori, right? H. pylori. And that's that bacteria in your stomach. So what happens with these diseases, you hear of the disease, you've heard of the disease years and years and years before, so you're not associating. There's no way for you to be able to associate this GMO is causing it to intensify and to grow more. The mutation of the cells, oh my God, it's really mutating the cell. So now we've got endless people coming to us with cancer. I have little children, little babies. A baby has a tumor, and the baby's only 5 months, and a tumor. And then allergies. It's like everybody's coming to allergies, and they said, I never had allergies before. GMO. So the cause, absorbing, your body is absorbing it more rapid than normal. Very rapid, so, and that's not the natural. Because see, when it went into the DNA, the molecular structure went clockwise. So when they went in and put something in, they changed the whole rotation of the molecular structure. So now it's going counterclockwise. That means chaos, total chaos. So now the molecules of the cell is growing larger, and it's ridiculous. Tumors, and endless people have tumors. Now the distribution, it's only distributing in the small intestines. It's not going through the process that it normally